For many nonprofits and service providers throughout the state, it's still unknown just how much they're going to be impacted by recent state budget cuts.
But for one Missoula nonprofit, they've already had drastic cuts to look at, and it's only going to get worse, according to them. MTN's Don Fisher goes on special assignment with the story of one man whose life may forever change because of these budget cuts.
I think it'll be pretty frightening to think that everything is going to end and I might have nowhere else to go.
For Barkley Nickel, the future is more uncertain than ever, and he's been through a lot. Barkley lives with a variety of developmental disabilities, but that doesn't stop him from being a productive member of the Missoula community.
I am a janitor at the Missoula Smoke Jumper Center. I'm also on the board of directors for Opportunity Resources. I'm actually the board secretary.
But he needed help to get here. About 10 years ago, Barkley got involved with Opportunity Resources, a nonprofit that was founded over 60 years ago by a group of parents that were looking for services for their kids with disabilities. Today, they serve about 800 adults with disabilities in the Missoula Valley, along with an additional 800 with case managers throughout western Montana. Through Opportunity's extended employment program, clients like Barkley are able to find work and thrive, but that could all soon change.
The extended employment program may run out of money before the end of the month. So what that would mean for us, what that would mean for them, is that they could be losing their supports in the community, which means community employers are going to be losing excellent employees throughout the community.
If the cuts come through and are finalized, about 30 case managers could be out of work, including dozens of other clients which Opportunity Resources serves.
That means individuals in those smaller communities are going to be on state case manager caseloads. What we're being told is those caseloads will be at least 60 people. What they used to be is 30. So it'll be a large impact of those people, because whether it's a state case manager or a private case manager, to have a caseload of 60, the service is going to be very different than it is today.
Different for people like Barkley. Even before these cuts, which could be happening as soon as April 1st, organizations like Opportunity Resources have already felt the pinch. Direct support professionals who make home visits for things like meal prep are losing wages and hours, making it more difficult for them to fulfill their work. Vocational services have seen a 20% cut, and a program that works in schools to help kids find jobs in the community has lost 45% of their funding. For Kendrick, who has been with the company for 20 years, it's uncharted territory.
We're seeing unprecedented times. I don't think Opportunity Resources in the last 60 years has ever seen times like this. We're a strong organization. We will make it through this. But the sad part is that adults with disabilities in the Missoula community across western Montana are going to feel the impacts.
Where do you think you would be without Opportunity Resources?
Maybe on the streets. I don't know.
On special assignment, Don Fisher, MTN News, Missoula.
Kendrick's been back and forth to Helena in an effort to work out a way to save the program, but to no avail. You can learn more by going to our website, kpax.com.
Coming up.